Boom shakalaka.
Shakalaka. Hey, everybody.
Boom,
Welcome to the
shakalaka.
channel. I got to tell you guys, we are so wound up tonight. It's going to be a good night. It's all good. Hey, it's good to see everybody here tonight. Let's go ahead. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I love that.
Come for your serious card readings.
You guys
your
run
name
for your
is?
life. It's going to be one of those kind of shows.
What your name is?
Who dat?
Who da?
Let's see who is in chat. I love that.
Hey,
We got
Cov. Hey, guys.
we got Barry Chad. Sorry, having a little hot flash here. Woohoo! The joys of getting older. All right.
Excuses is why
Boy,
it's
no
in the mail.
excuse. It's true, buddy. It's true.
I am man.
Yes.
I am woman.
Here you
Hear me
roar.
roar.
Meow.
Oh. Okay then.
Okay.
We got Barry Chad's in the house. Hi, Bear. Got Lucky Stone. Welcome. Good to see ya. Kelly. Good to see Kelly in the house. Genevieve.
Genevieve.
We got
What's
Milky
up?
Mom in the house
Milky
as well.
What's up,
I
Mom?
love that.
What's
Hey,
up?
Mom.
Castle. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Let's see. Who else do we have?
Oh, don't flatter
pretty
yourself,
sure-
Gaza. Jeez.
I know Chloe's around here somewhere, so we'll say hi to Chloe as well. All our regulars.
Yep.
All right. So is everybody ready for some card reading tonight?
I hope so.
What's up?
Shelley,
Don't let him read your cards.
yeah. If you want Brian, shout out. All right, let's take a look here. I've got most of you on the list already. Just want to check it here real quick, make sure I'm not
Yep.
missing anybody. Oh, Michelle's in the house. And yes, of course, Michelle, Theresa will be reading your card tonight. Awesome. After we
that
fought
mean?
over you last week. Oh, we fought over her last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had like a couple times in a
We're
row,
like,
but I'm not sorry.
Michelle doll going back and
Gaza Cavs in the house, and so's Robert V. Cool. So let's get them on the list.
Sean
What's up?
Bowden.
Okay.
Sean. Hey, Sean.
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert.
Sean.
Robert. Hey, Genevieve and Robert. What's going on?
Genevieve, yeah.
Oh, Michelle, you got the cup of course. Okay, so shall we start off with the singing bowls? Get everybody a little bit centered, get their questions
It
going.
would help me.
Well, okay, let's try that out. Get your bowl, girl. Get your bowl. Okay. They sing it.
Nice.
Awesome.
Some of that overtime.
Wait till I get the crystal one. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be like Brian's. His is
Telling you.
off the charts.
Yeah. All right. So we do
Hey.
have some.
Big Al is here.
Oh, Al. Hey, Al. Al's in the house. Awesome.
What are you clearing out, Al?
Ding.
Ding.
Oh, ding.
It says that a lot. I love that. Okay. So. Okay, so Theresa, you're going to have Al first.
Okay.
You've got Al.
All right.
And then Brian, you've got Perry on deck. And then I've got your wife, Cara. Cara?
Yes,
Is her name?
yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. So we got the first three up and ready to go. So be thinking of your question there, Al, Perry, and Cara.
Pick a card out, Perry.
Pick it. Pick it.
Oh, that jumped
Oh,
right
what
out.
deck are you going to read from tonight, Theresa, by the way?
Oh, I am reading from the Enchanted Forest again.
Ooh, I like that one.
Last week I did the animal medicine cards, so I'm going back to
Awesome.
Enchanted Forest.
I'm doing the Elemental Oracle, Stacy DeMarco, which also does the deck I think you're going to read, Brian. Same author.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah, the animal.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Woo.
very cool.
Perfect. Got my first one.
Got mine.
Okay. Ooh,
I
that's
got
a nice
Al's.
card. Awesome.
Oh, Perry. Woo-hoo-hoo. Gnarly.
Ooh, owl. Nice.
Oh, we got Johan Dancing Gypsy. Hello, Johan. I'll put you on the
Hold on,
list.
I need
Jojo.
more light.
Okay.
Okay. I
Hope
need glasses.
everybody's not in a hurry to go anywhere tonight. It's just kind of one of those nights. Oh, I love it.
Hey, our headsets match, Lori. Matching
know,
headsets.
right?
Ah.
Oh, you cracked me up. I love it. Ditto. Dancing headsets.
That's right. I'll have to ask Rocky Stucci to help us
Yeah.
get you the right mixer. The
Yeah.
little tiny ones, you know.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you'll be
Talking about
rocking.
that.
Oh my
We've been
God,
having
you'll be rocking.
a lot. We've been having a lot of feedback on A7, so looks like
Everybody's
Teresa's got
going
it
to.
figured out. Go to the headset, so we're trying it out
That
tonight.
was Al and Rocky, and yeah,
Yeah, good.
we got to figure it out. We think we do.
Okay, well, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
What a card.
All right,
Are you finished playing around?
I'm ready to go. We're
I'm
waiting on
asking
you.
Brian.
You're first up. You got
talking
Al,
to me.
so-
You're talking to me.
You looking at me?
I'm blaming it on you.
I'm just
Okay.
shocked at this card. I didn't think I'd pull this first, but I'll let y'all go. Who's up?
Okay.
Who's
Teresa's
up?
up first with Al, and then you're gonna have Perry.
Okay, Al, I pulled Ace of Spells for you. It's a dragon, only it's called a wyvern. It only has 2 paws
Ooh,
because it's a baby dragon.
it's a waiver.
It's a wyvern. Wyvern. Okay,
Cool. That's a cool
let's
card.
see.
Did not know that.
The enchanted ally for spells is the wyvern. There are many types of wyverns, including some that live in the sea. This is a forest wyvern, also known as a fire drake. Its primarily green body is excellent camouflage, and unless you look closely, you may completely miss it's perched in a tree above your head.
Mm.
Until it breathes a little fire, of course. Don't worry, the fire drakes of the Forest of Enchantment have their fiery nature under control and can channel it perfectly. This ally will help you do the same with yours. The wyvern says, let's heat things up. The wyvern's gift to you, Al, is a wizard's staff. The power of the staff depends entirely on the person who wields it. A wizard's staff without a wizard is just a stick. I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
Intention is everything. Oh, boy.
I got this visual of Home Alone when that guy gets his hat burned.
Oh, yeah. That's a tough one. That's a bad day.
Intention is everything in magic, and
little
the
fella.
staff directs the wizard's will towards the desired outcome. Your wyvern has added a bit of dragon fire as an extra energy boost. The rest is up to you, Al. This card is a new sense of purpose, a new or revitalized project, magic, will, your own will, your fearlessness, your confidence, Al, a burst of energy, and fire element. The best way to tell this wyvern from a dragon is to count its legs. So you have 2 legs on the ground, Al. You're grounded.
You bipedal, you.
And 2 toes.
Hope it means something to you, Al.
Awesome.
Right.
Thanks, Teresa.
You're welcome.
All right. Brian, you've got Perry.
Perry,
Mm-hmm.
pulled the tarantula for you.
Ooh.
That is a different card. A tarantula that is in line with connection. There's a lot of creation in this reality with spiders and spider connections. Connective card. So let's read it in this order. Let's go with the magic of it first. Spider magic is specifically, tarantula magic is protective and connective. Webs don't just trap prey. They support and protect the spider as well. It is a mistake to think that spider magic is evil or dangerous. A very few cultures see the spider in this fashion. When you feel you need greater connection to life or you need support, particularly in creative matters, ask the spider for help. Symbology is webs, moonlit webs, fangs, a woman with spider's legs. Well, that's a view.
Yeah, it is.
And let's read the top. I'm just trying to pick how I'm going to read this. I'm going to skip some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. It is time to bring together desperate aspects of your life. Everything is connected. When you're afraid or unsure, it is important to know that you're never alone. You can do magic. We all can.
Awesome. Tarantula. Yeah, those cards are
I
really
used to have a fear
Kinda
of these guys. I woke up in California with a tarantula on my chest.
Yeah.
holy crap.
And
I
it
don't do spiders.
stung me. I had a spider issue, but then, I started being able to see. And then I saw this huge spider. It was the size of a house next to my son's house. And it was feeding off the negative energy that was coming from his aspect at the time.
Wow.
But its purpose wasn't dark. It was that it was helping clear energy. So it's not a negative thing, not at all.
I had a friend that had a tarantula. She called it, what was the name of it? Morticia. She called it Morticia from the Addams Family. And very docile. Couldn't believe it. Amazing. It's hard to get over it because your initial fear is like, whoa, what is that? And it's going to get me. But very docile, very sweet, kind, loving.
The one that was on my chest was just keeping warm. You know? But I was like, my soul hadn't come back into my body and I couldn't move. It was almost a paralysis.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Then I finally moved him off, and I was afraid of him for years, but I got over that.
Trust me, I would have moved.
Oh yeah, no, we're in California. we were in the high desert in California. Took me a month to get over sleeping again. I was having a lot of things go on in California at that time.
I want to know why Michelle Cannon Free saw a spider smoking a cigarette today. I'm totally confused. I'm not going to read chat. It's going to totally screw me up.
Looks like Tania Rose. Is it Tania or Tanya? How do you pronounce that? I guess it could be either way.
Either way, couldn't it?
I sure would like to pronounce it properly. So if you could maybe in chat just give me a little cue on that, because I want to say Tanya Rose, but not sure. Yep, would be. Okay.
The spider.
Right. It's the spider. Yeah. Okay, so I've got a card for Kara, which is your wife, Brian, right?
Yes.
And this is the time discipline card.
Oh, that is appropriate.
Isn't that something? Find out the cause of your procrastination or your resistance. Do not miss your opportunities. Someone is wasting your time. Be aware of this. You have finite time on this planet, so use it well. As you grew up, time seemed to pass very slowly and you couldn't wait to grow up. Then, conversely, as you aged, time went quickly as you knew it was running out. We have an innate idea of time, but what it is isn't actually. Physics say time is what a clock reads. Simple. Time has also been defined as the continued, indefinite progress of existence, but it is hard to put a definition to the word without actually using the concept of time. We normally refer to time and what it can do for us and what it means. Humans initially broke time down in measurements of light and dark, day and night. When the sun rose, when it began to circle across the sky, when it set, when the moon rose and continued its arc, as humans became more sophisticated and began to break down these phenomena into hours, minutes and seconds, we learned how to accurately measure time, although many different cultures had just as many ways to express time through their calendars. The study of measuring time is called horology. Time is an important element in a way it combines with other elements: the speed of light, the velocity of an object, space, time, and gravity. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. I think on these, because these are kind of wordy, I think I'm going to go with that first set of descriptions on it. Gets a little wordy. Okay. Let's see. So, Theresa, you've got Barry Chad. And then, Ryan, you're going to have Lucky Stone. And then I'm going to have Kelly. Hmm? Yep. Hope everybody. Oh, Mandy Moo's in the house. Hi, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy.
Good to see you.
What's up?
She's the best. Love her, love her, love her.
Barry. Barry Chad's got the Forest Lord. The Lord of the Forest.
Wow, look at those.
Kind of hunky looking there, Barry.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what he stands for here. Yeah.
The pig next to him, or the boar that's next to him?
That's a high arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a powerful card. So, let's see what it says here. Does Roman numeral I come before X?
I don't know. If you want
All right, guys, what comes first, I or X?
I think I does.
It depends on what end you are.
Don't mess me up.
Sorry. Darn outside the box.
No, it's 4 and 5 is V, okay. So I have to find IV. So.
Whoa. That one just jumped out.
What did?
When I shuffle the cards, they typically jump right out of the deck. Wow.
They want to be read. That's why.
That's it. Yeah, I always trust that. I always
multiple
like that.
Messages for people, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm getting there. No, I'm still in the X's. I should be reading chat. Maybe they can tell me.
I'm looking.
All right,
I could
people
Google
in chat. Does I come before X in Roman numerals or what?
I would think I does come before X because
you want to ask Google?
Yeah.
May lie. Let's see here. Let's hear what this is.
I got the huntsman.
In Roman numerals, what comes first, I or X?
Mandy's I.
I comes before X?
Yeah, X, V, XL. Oh, wait. I don't know what that's. Sorry.
Yeah, Mandy, that's
IX.
Let's see. Yeah, X is 10. I is 1. That's what I thought. So then that would be I comes first. Oh, Cajun Queen's chiming in too. It goes I, V, X, L, M, she says. Cool. Thank you, everybody.
Well, this is not in any order like that. It starts out with the X's. That doesn't make any sense. There's 3.
Hi, Alex. Good to see you, Alex Fox.
I.
I love him.
I'm sorry, you guys.
That's okay. That's how we learn.
Yep. It's kind of a different night tonight, you know? It's just kind of organic tonight.
You think?
You know? I had a headache all day long, and
I didn't even put arm deodorant in it today. I'm very organic today.
I like that.
Well, go ahead, Brian.
Very organic.
Very Klingon. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead because this is not.
Lucky Stone. It's all right. Take your time. Lucky Stone. Yeah. Panthera Tigris. You are. I pulled the tiger card for you. 34. Get that out of my line.
Doesn't make sense.
Gorgeous card. All right, and I'm going to start with the Magique. The magic. Tiger magic is wild and mysterious. It is the energy we can use to counter jealousy, threat, and rage. It is highly protective and helps us find a more resourceful way to deal with difficult situations and people. Tiger magic is feminine in aspect. A woman can use it to help them gain confidence and to find their healthy fierceness. Symbology is the stripes, glowing eyes in the dark, woman riding a tiger. And it is will. Exercise your will and determination in ethical ways. Do not place your will over another's. You do not have control over anyone but yourself. Do not be afraid to be fierce, especially as a woman. We can ride our healthy anger, but we must eventually transform it into something more useful.
That was for Lucky Stone. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Nice.
There you go.
Okay. So for Barry Chad, you've got his card now. Awesome. I like his friend with him, the boar there.
The boar.
It's got like a sidekick.
That's my family crest. The boar.
Always my pleasure, Milky Mom.
Love you too, girl. Very much, Mom.
You the best. Uh-oh, we can't hear you there, Therese.
We
Am I
can.
muted?
Yeah.
I was wondering what was going on.
Okay.
Okay, boy, Barry needs this message, you guys. All right. All who pass through the enchanted forest must pay homage to the forest lord, for everything that lives and breathes is under his dominion. From the mightiest giant to the smallest shrew, he is the essence of wild male energy, kept under control most of the time. His is the virile rush of the stag and the immovable stance of the bear. His most trusted companion is the chieftain of all the boars, the fiercest creature in the woods. Approach the forest lord respectfully, but have no fear. He is the affectionate father as well as the commanding ruler. He is masterful, but never a bully, and he has earned the love and loyalty of those within his care. The forest lord represents the duties that come with great power, protecting his subjects, defending their freedom, safeguarding their sanctuary. Leadership is a privilege. Authority over others must be wielded appropriately and not abused. Sovereignty comes from within and doesn't need to be insisted upon. You hear that, Barry? Your sovereignty comes within and doesn't need to be insisted upon. The forest lord's confidence comes from staying true to his noble nature. So the meaning of this card, power from within, virility, natural leadership, nobility of character, fatherhood, dominion, and territorial command.
Wow.
Very strong, Barry. Very strong.
Yeah. Well, he said he was a sergeant in the service, so I could see that from him, that commanding, not demanding, but commanding presence that he's got over the
My
guys.
suggestion would be take your power back if you've lost any at all.
Mm-hmm.
Take it back, Barry.
Create
That
those
colonel
boundaries.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's full of crap. Don't listen to him.
Don't let him be a bully.
All right, I've got Kelly next, and then
Love
Theresa, you're going to have Brenda's on deck.
Okay.
And then Brian, you're going to have Genevieve. That gives you a little time to prepare. Okay. All right, Kelly, I pulled the transformation pressure card for you. And you can view pressure as being negative, or you can see it as being a shaper, director, or positive influence. Find a happy medium where you can benefit and not be disadvantaged. And that's an ancient Norse word. I can't even go there, but it's Soemiliger. It means becoming. Somiliger. Interesting. Anyway, pressure, transformation, Kel. That was your card. Awesome. And then Theresa, you've got Milky Mom Brenda. Okay. I think you guys have fallen asleep at the wheel over there.
Oh,
Okay, I got you, Brenda.
Thank you.
You want Brenda?
I was like going off the road here for a second.
Brenda.
Ooh, look at the owl. That's
The
cool.
flock of owls. I pulled this once
Ooh.
for Trina not so long ago.
Mhm.
Remember that?
Nice. Yes.
You got a pack of owls here, a whole bunch of them. Let's see what they say, Brenda. Okay.
Rereading
A
that.
parliament of owls, incoming, zooming through the forest with sureness of purpose. They carry messages of magical portent. Some travel at the bidding of the enchanter himself, but anyone can ask an owl to carry a message. The owl will decide if it wants to or not. If you have been sent an owl before and didn't heed its message, you may be left to your own devices from then on. Owls do not carry trivial messages. Crows are happy to do that part. So, when you see an owl headed your way, straighten up and prepare to receive it with respect. The appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for any endeavor to which you apply your full will and intent. Things are speeding up and moving towards a positive conclusion or reward, Brenda. Watch the skies. So, news and incoming messages, swiftness, and aiming towards a goal. Hope that resonates for you, Brenda.
Awesome. Good one.
Sweet.
Good card. The Indians say that they're messengers. When you see an owl, that they're bringing you a message.
Uh-huh.
So I thought that was interesting. Native Americans. Genevieve, Brian, you've got Genevieve next.
I got you, Genevieve.
Right.
The number is 36, and I pulled shark for you, girl. So shark energy. I love
Theresa,
that.
you're going to have Michelle next on deck. Yep, beautiful.
All right. Now, what did I say I would do here? All right, the magic. Let's go with the magic of the shark. Sharks are magnificent creatures built for purpose. They are focused on their job as a predator and are exquisitely fine-tuned to do this. Every sense is supercharged. Every move is purposeful. Use shark magic when you want to find your purpose and your focus again. Perhaps you are procrastinating or simply think you cannot finish a project. So call on the energy of the shark to keep your eyes on the prize.
Eyes on the prize.
Purpose, purpose, purpose. You are perfectly formed to be who you were born to be. There is a great power in keeping your focus. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. So keep moving forward. You are protected in a difficult task.
Wow. Yep, you got the shark energy behind you. No problems. No worries there.
Shark head.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right. Got your Michelle Canham free now.
Yeah, I
Theresa,
got
I
her.
hope you're happy now.
Always.
Oh, gotta let you know.
Always. Okay. Sis. This is a major arcana. And it really wanted to pop out because I dropped it twice.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
It's called suspension, and it looks to
Huh.
be an amber womb. Yeah, you see that? It's a
Wow.
womb. Okay. Initiation, a new point of view, surrender mystical messages. a retreat from daily life, heeding an inner call. Let's see what it says about it. In an ancient pine in a remote part of the forest, a sorcerer hangs suspended in amber. Though his body is caught in stasis, he is alive, and his consciousness roams freely through many worlds. Ooh. In his presence, the sorcerer foresaw that deeper wisdom would be needed if he was to help the world in hard times to come. The normal passage of time was too swift for him to learn all that he wished to learn, so he created a pocket of timelessness in the heart of the pine and stepped into it of his own volition. As the enchanted sap flowed warmly around his mortal form, the sorcerer felt himself rotating, released from gravity's grip. When the amber had solidified, the sorcerer was head downward, like an infant in the womb. In the proper time, he will release himself from this chamber of deepening and emerge reborn. Suspension signifies a time of surrender to a higher purpose, Michelle. There are times for action, and then there are times when it's best to stay still and deepen in your wisdom. Your soul is ready for its next stage of growth. This may involve a sacrifice of worldly ambitions or well-laid plans. It's a good card for you, sis.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a strong card for you.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Wonderful. Thanks, Michelle. You got a ringy ding on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got someone new in the chat I haven't seen before. Melissa T. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey,
I've
Melissa.
got you on the list. If you're in chat, you're getting a card.
Hi.
Much easier to do it that way. Awesome. Much love to you and peace as well. Okay, I've got Gaza Cav, and then Brian, you've got Robert V on deck, and Theresa, you'll have Sean Bowden. Okay?
Sean, okay.
Yep. So Gaza Cav, I pulled the growth and plants card for you, and I know that you work in the garden a lot too. This is quite interesting that this card came up for you. It's plants, growth, magic is in everything, is in everyday things. You can make something from nothing, blossom. It's time. From small things, big things might grow. Begin it. Word of power, ancient word for grow is voxa. Interesting. Plants gain their energy through photosynthesis. The conversion of sunlight and carbon dioxide into oxygen and carbohydrates. Plants are found in almost every biome on Earth. Quite magically, the majority of plant species have various kinds of symbolic fungi associated with their root system. The fungi assist the plant to gain more water and nutrients from the soil, and they would otherwise, from the soil than they would otherwise, while in return, the plant feeds the fungi carbohydrates that are the byproduct of photosynthesis. This association is called mycorrhiza. Awesome. This is an earth card. So from little things, big things grow. So looks like you're bringing all that plant stuff into fruition for sure with your garden. And I know you've got an amazing garden as well. So good card for you, Gazcap. Awesome. All right. Robert V. Brian.
All right, Robert. I have got the armadillo for you, my brother. Groundedness.
Armadillo.
What I'm getting out of this is you need to ground. Be sure and ground out. Use the sun's frequencies to do so in the early morning and in the evening. The magic is armadillo magic is profoundly earth-based and grounded. It is ancient and profound and can be used when you are feeling off kilter and unsure. If you aren't clear on what to do next, have a trauma or shock, use armadillo magic to bring your stability and power. Without grounding ourselves, we can become disconnected and flighty. So it is an important aspect to develop. Go to the basics first. Plug into the power of the earth and root yourself down to the core. Avoid drama in situations. Sometimes we need to look at the flowers at our feet before looking to the stars. Humility is a positive trait. False humility is not. Armadillo.
Nice.
I love armadillo.
Yeah, those cards are really amazing. I love the
Yeah,
the look of them. They're just beautiful cards.
I love that card. Yeah.
Namaste, my brother.
So Teresa, you've got Sean Bowden.
Sean
Ding.
Bowden. Yep. Sean has another high arcana. You know, I've mixed this deck, and I keep getting these high arcanas. Got to be a reason for it. Yeah. All right, Sean, this is sunlight. Now, sun is source, energy, and power. So it's a very high power card. So let's see what it says for you. Okay. It's about happiness, well-being, growth, the warm glow of life. Things are better than you know. The piper comes from the gates of dawn. The new day awakens. The hush of night is broken by bird song. First one tender note, then another, then the whole chorus of joy. Flowers open their eyes, dew-damp ferns unfurl. The melody of the piper plays its pain, I guess there's song to life, both temporal and eternal. Can you hear it? Does your soul stir in response to its call? Oh, the goodness that is in the world, the beauty, the grace, and the love. This is the light that breaks through illusion. This is the force that initiates, sustains, and empowers. Life-giving sunlight always finds its way through even the most tangled and forbidding of forests. No matter how bad things get, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. When sunlight blesses your reading, be ready to receive good fortune, Sean. This is the most positive card in the whole tarot deck, assuring that you and everything will be well. Challenges will be overcome by you. Bright visions will come to pass. Spells will succeed, and boons of all kinds are yours for the taking. Remember to be grateful on all ways. It's your card, Sean.
Awesome. Wow, look at that light. That's cool. Hey, I just want to let you know, Truth Seeker just popped in, and Chloe's here. And None of Your Business is back with us. Good to see you.
What? It's not my business.
None your business.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, we like her. We like everybody in chat for sure. Everyone that comes to the channel.
Don't mind me.
Yep, I've got Johan. Gonna pull a card for her, and I've got one right here. Brian, you're gonna have Tanya Rose, however you want to say it. I really need some verification on that.
I think she said the second way. Didn't you say Tanya versus Tania? I think it's Tanya.
Tanya?
Yeah. If it is Tanya, spell it Tayna so we'll know. If it isn't, spell it your regular way.
You spell it.
Okay, so you know who you have. Teresa, you're going to have Mandy Moo, okay?
Mandy Moo!
Oh. All right, so Johan, I pulled the North card for you. This card is about expansion. Be guided, but do your research. Focus and honesty is needed to overcome obstacles. You know your true north. You know. So be brave about the next step. We may have a number of purposes in life, not just a single one. It is time for true adventure. And Boreas is the Greek word for God of the North Wind. Be brave on your next steps. And focus, and be honest. Okay, good. I'm reading the short version of that tonight. It gets a little wordy, and I think you kind of get lost in it sometimes with this Oracle deck. Hope that helped, Johan. Let's see.
Who's that? Am I up?
You're up. You've got Miss Rose.
Tanya?
It is
Rose.
Tanya.
Let me tell you how meant to be this.
Hold on. I gotta clear this up.
Tanya.
Thank you for telling us that. So now I can be clear about your name, Tanya. Thank you.
Let me tell you.
Sorry.
It's okay. This card was absolutely meant to be. I was shuffling through the deck a second ago, and it flew out before I got your name.
I love that.
I looked at it. I shoved it back in. I shuffled again, and I pulled it again, right out of the middle. So this is you got shark again.
Nice.
Purpose. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I love it when that stuff happens. It gives me chills. So I'm going to read it again, and let's go with the purpose. You are perfectly formed to be who you were born to be. There's great power in keeping your focus. Procrastination is just another kind of fear, so keep moving forward. You are protected at a difficult task. And the magic, I want to read that again. Sharks are magnificent creatures built for purpose. They're focused on their job as a predator and are exquisitely fine-tuned to do this. Every sense is supercharged. Every move is purposeful. Use shark magic when you want to find your purpose or your focus again. Perhaps you are procrastinating or simply think you cannot finish a project. So call the energy of the shark to keep your eyes on the prize.
Baby steps. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Girl, there you go.
Baby steps. You'll get there.
When the shark bites, half past midnight. Yeah.
I don't know. Old McDonald. Didn't they use that? I think.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right.
Barry Chad lives in the middle of a forest. Ooh.
Very cool.
Don't say.
Well, I'd have fun with that.
All right, so we got Mandy Moo.
Mandy Moo.
This is another high arcana.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the deck on the floor, kick it apart.
And then grab a card.
That's what I just did, and it gave me the card anyway.
Yeah. Whoops. Whoop. There you go, Mandy. You got a nice wolf there next to you.
Lots of protection, that tells me.
Yeah, it's a lot of protection. But the card is strength, Mandy. Strength. So, and I got a bigger picture. Isn't that cool?
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
Love the flowers.
All right. Once upon a time, a young girl walked into the vast and fearsome forest. She went out of her own volition, and she wore a crimson cloak that made her easily visible to any creature that might observe her progress through the dark woods. And indeed, once upon a time, a great wolf was watching her. Now, you may think you know the rest of this story.
Into the woods.
Deception, violence, and vengeance. Ooh. That tale is meant to warn children not to go into the woods. Or seek adventure, for that matter. Or trust a wolf. Once upon a time, two mighty hearts found the strength to change the story. The wolf refused to harm or betray the maiden. She refused to hate or fear the wolf. Nor did she tame the wolf. She loved the wolf for his wild self. She found a home in the forest and grew old there, the magical wolf always at her side. Strength is being firmly grounded in who you are, Mandy. Having courage for the tasks given to you and knowing the source of that courage.
All right, that was fast.
Rather than letting circumstances defeat you, reach within yourself and draw forth the strength to make changes, face your challenges, and move forward courageously. You don't do this by brute force, but through love, Mandy. Strength comes from trusting your heart. Self-knowledge, courage, and fortitude, reservoirs of inner strength, bonds of loyalty and love. You go, girl. You go kick some butt, girl. Yeah.
Shakalaka.
Yeah.
Good one. Good card, Mandy Moo.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got Cajun Queen And then Theresa, you're going to have Alex Fox.
Hey, Audrey.
And Brian, you're going to have Deborah Sloan.
Deborah Sloan. Did you flip that? Or did you do that on purpose?
What you mean?
She just read one.
Read one.
She read a card, and then then it was your turn, and then you said it was her turn again, and you said it was my turn.
Are you arguing with the bus driver?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Who am I reading for next?
What are you doing?
Wow, you guys. Audrey.
I'm good
Audrey's
with it. I've
house.
learned after that thing to stick with it. So, who am I reading again?
Who am I reading again? I can't remember.
Yeah, you guys. See?
It's none of your business.
None of your business. Okay, I've got Cajun Queen.
Okay.
Brian, you're gonna do Alex Fox.
Alex.
Okay. And how about we do this, Theresa? You'll do Deborah Sloan.
Oh, Sloaney. Okay.
Sloaney, yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you need that autocorrect. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you.
Oh, I'm an autocorrect. My autocorrect is a touch feely today.
All right, we're clear on everyone now. I hope.
Oh, the internet is very intuitive.
Yeah, Sloan. Deborah Sloan. Sloaney.
Okay. So I pulled for Cajun Queen. I pulled the Companionship Animals card, and we all have a superpower. And I got a feeling that she's got many superpowers. Find yours and exercise it. Take time out to share your gifts. The natural world calls you. It is part of you. Experience having an animal companion, but if you cannot, then donate, make your property animal friendly, or help other animal causes. I got a feeling you're a big animal lover for sure, because you just got so much love in your heart all the time there, Cajun Queen. Yep, that's quick read for you on that one. You got the animals card. Hope that resonated. Okay.
All right.
Alex Fox.
Alex, I got you. Your number is 43, my brother. 43. Come on, 43. Is 43 before or after 42?
Google it. No, ask Mandy Moo. She'll know.
I don't believe it. Everything's flip-flopped. Up is down, down is up, left is right. I'm done. All right, 43. You got creation, brother. You got the snake.
Oh, God.
You got the snake. And I'm going to read the creation from the first free on this. That's a great card, bud. It is time to shed your skin and try something new. Creation is your birthright. You must understand that to remain stagnant means atrophy. So do not fear your own creative flow. If you have a physical ailment, healing will occur. You are capable of big transformation. If you haven't begun, begin. And the magic. It would be possible to write a very thick book simply on the snake magic alone. Such is its variety of power. For your purpose is here. Use snake magic for two main intentions. First, for creation, and second, for protection. Snake energy is almost unmatched in its ability to stimulate the flow of creative forces and enable those ideas and concepts to be successfully transformed into reality. If you are stuck for ideas, lack in the flow to get things happening, or literally lack fertility in any area, call upon the snake. As for protection, in so many cultures, snakes are the protectors of the truth and all that is good. If you are worried about being robbed, about others stepping over your boundaries, or if you need an energy to keep you safe, coiling snake magic is the perfect one to invoke. Spiral, baby. I love you, man.
Nice.
All right, I have Deborah Sloan. Deborah Sloan. This is called the Six of Visions. And you'll notice a young child in this picture, a young girl. All right, Six of Visions. Okay. This card represents memories of childhood memories, nostalgia, the way you were before some cynicism or maybe even some bitterness touched your life. In other words, before you grew up to be an adult like the rest of us in this crazy flipped out world. All right. All in the golden afternoon, a child comes to her secret spot by the river, bringing her book and her imagination. She is absorbed, enchanted, blissfully lost in her beloved stories. She doesn't even notice the forest creatures and magical beings all around her, though it wouldn't surprise her to see they are real, for she believes in them fervently. These hours are the foundation of her lifetime ideas about happiness. As long as she can find her way into the forest or lose herself in a book, she will always be the child with dreaming eyes of wonder. When we grow up, we're expected to put away childish things and settle down and take life seriously. But we are never too old to live an enchanted life. The card is a reminder that the child you once were is still part of you.
Never let that go.
Never let it go. What was magic then is still magic today. All you have to do is open your mind to it. Your old friends from books and your imagination are close at hand, waiting for you to come for a picnic by the river. Manifest. Have joy in your life. Keep your humor. Keep that childlike fire about you. And don't fall
Don't worry
into
about
the.
if anybody thinks, that childlike part of yourself. Sometimes people get taken aback by it. Don't let that ever influence you. Just be your
Right.
authentic self, and that is the most important thing. So
Love you, Deborah.
good card for Deborah. Hope that resonated. Awesome. Okay, I've got Melissa T, and then Theresa, you'll have None of Your Business, and then Brian, you'll have Chloe.
Okay.
Remember, I'm driving the bus.
Hey, Michelle Dunbar's in the house. Hey, Dunbar.
Hey, Michelle. Oh,
I have been put in my
Michelle
bus
and
seat.
Andre.
Sit down or I'll hit the brakes, buddy.
Get in the seats.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
Sit
Well,
Skip me again. I'm
Trouble
telling
for
on you.
I should never have given you the link to this show. You know that?
Don't you get saucy
Next
with
time
me,
Lori
Renee.
can send it to you.
That's too funny. All right, I pulled the Alchemy Magic card for Melissa T. That's your card tonight. There is magic to be found everywhere. If you look at it, you are the magic. Magic is not a miracle, although it can sometimes feel like that. Doubt kills more dreams than failure. Have faith in your ability. Weave together all the desperate pieces. Wow. Magus is Latin for magic. Wow. Let's see. Real magic isn't some trick with a magician in a magic show, although I do believe casting it involves an element of faith and expertise. Faith because we extend our own confidence and energy into a working and well, good Lord, Lori, what's going on here? I'm a little off tonight, you guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. Faith because we extend our own confidence and energy into a working and expertise as the ancient and modern recipes of incarnation and ritual dictate. Spell casting does have rules, a skeleton, if you will. You need a clear purpose and intention, and you will need to be able to raise power, to release it in a focused way, and then take a physical step to start the transformation. Magic is commonly extended to heal, extract, repel, protect, lighten, and clear the way. And all workings with intention, such as these, have a layered set of instructions and combination of elements to make them effective. These might include specialized timing that includes the seasons or moons or cycles, words of power, and certain thought forms, elements that are all organized into a set that will influence time, space, atoms, thoughts, and electricity. Magic is doing word, a work in process. Magic to become, magic to be me doesn't exclude science. In fact, it is the part of science, probably influencing it as an atomic level, that we don't exactly know how this all works. Doesn't make it incorrect or fantasy. After all, scientists are still trying to work out the dark matter. Wow, that was an interesting card. Alchemy magic. That's the first time that's come up. Yeah, very cool. Yep, awesome. Okay, so Teresa's got none your business. And then Brian, you've got Chloe, right?
I got
Chloe. Chloe. You got the Chloe.
Hey, I want to point this out real quick.
Yeah.
Remember that thing that happened the other night for me? I told
Yes.
you all about with the moon and how it's shaped up. I was just looking at my cards, and it's the same thing at the top of my cards.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I have that too.
I'll tell you about that.
Yeah. Same author.
I mean, here's your sign, y'all. I love that. Ooh. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You've got Chloe's card?
Yeah,
I do.
Sure, I got.
You want me to go ahead with it?
Yeah, go ahead with Chloe.
Okay, Chloe.
So you have none of your business.
Yes, I know.
So rude. Okay. 39. Now you got the peacock, girl. It's a great card. And that's prosperity. Prosperity is coming to you. The flow of abundance is on its way. Expect a new income stream. Clear the energy in your home or office. Do not be afraid of success. You can rise from difficult circumstances. Peacock magic is shimmering and rich. It is the energy you call upon when you need more abundance in all areas of your life. Like the goddess Lakshmi, Lakshmi, I'm spelling it right. The peacock represents beauty and pure light. So when you need to clear your space, call upon this iridescent power. And remember, manifestation is being in the vibration of already having it and being grateful for that. That's how that comes. It's a great card, girl. There you go.
Awesome.
Wow.
Be abundance. Be
Very
abundance.
cool.
Wow.
Prosperity.
All right. None of your business. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. We have another High Arcana card.
Wow.
This is called Starlight. The other one was Sunlight. This one is Starlight. All right. Okay. This card means undying hope, immortality, spiritual connection with the cosmos, destiny, cosmic connections, and eternal mysteries. If you walk quietly through the forest on a clear and moonless night, you may hear singing high above, where the treetops open to the vastness of the sky. There are groves of beech and linden that are much beloved by woodland elves, who call them Elerina, crowned with stars. Close your eyes and listen to their ethereal voices. They sing of ages past, with laments for the fallen and exultations of the illustrious. They sing of the patterns of destiny they perceive from the vantage point of immortality. They sing of the stars themselves, whose light still reaches us long after their lives are extinguished. The elves sing of hope. Troubles and tyrants will come and go, but the stars shine ever on. Starlight comes to reassure you that everything happens for a reason, even if you can't perceive it now. Time and distance will bring the pattern to light. For now, just breathe in the beauty of this moment and pour out your song upon the evening air. Hope that resonates with you.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good deal. Okay, I've got Audrey next. Brian BTW 70. And then Theresa, you've got someone new. It's OGD is what it's because it's a long name, not sure. OGD is new to the channel. Haven't seen you before, so welcome. OGD is the way. Have you? Okay. Yeah, I just haven't noticed. Gotcha.
Well, somewhere else though.
Okay, I got you.
I pulled one for Audrey too. I thought you told me I had Audrey.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. OGD.
OGD.
Jackson.
OGD Jackson. Awesome. All right. So, Audrey, I pulled the Change Wind card for you. Change Wind card. So, resisting change is useless. Be prepared for a change in direction. You've been warned of change, so believe it. Wind is responsible for the majority of the movement of grasses on the Earth's surface. It is measured by direction, speed, velocity, and energy and moisture content. Winds are caused by changes in atmospheric pressure. When air moves from a higher pressure to a lower or vice versa, it creates movement in the air. Winds are influenced by geographical, such as mountains and seas. Any ancient peoples took a great deal of notice of the wind direction, as it could herald a change in season, a message from the gods or guardians, a particular kind of weather event or beginning of trade winds. Knowing when trade winds were starting was important to transportation by sailing ship. Without favorable winds, ships could be delayed, becalmed, or sunk. Wow. So winds have a significant changes coming up on deck for you, gal. Winds of change. That's what it's all about. Ooh, awesome.
Having earthquakes over here.
See that?
Yeah, flood earlier.
Yeah, that's what I can say the next time Ruby bounces into me. I'm having earthquakes.
I'm just writing. I'm not doing anything else.
Will do, Audrey.
Just comes out, just gotta let it go.
You have a card for Audrey?
Yeah, that's okay. She told me I could read it to her later.
Go ahead and read it for her. She does a lot for everybody. Go ahead and read that second card for her.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can
send a friend on the bus, no problem.
I've got our new friend up on the shoot here right first though. OBG first. Okay. This is OBG. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I don't even see it in the chat. Okay. This is Seeker of Visions. Seeker of Visions. Okay. This card is, what are you doing?
I'm nothing.
I'm nothing, Mom. Okay. All right.
He did it.
Character traits. Okay.
Gotta do the opposite. Sorry, guys.
Not too happy. Not too happy. We're on Earth.
Talk to the hand because you ain't the mom.
All right.
Okay. All right. We have a spiritual message coming through. Behave yourself. All right. Seeker of Visions. Okay, here we go. Idealistic, romantic, visionary, poetic, gallant, follows his heart, Prince Charming. The Seeker of Visions returns every day to the forest lake where once he caught sight of a woman more beautiful than his most beautiful dreams. From that moment on, his heart was in thrall, dazzled by sunlight on the water and confused by mist that rose as if by magic. It seemed to him that she transformed herself into a fish and disappeared below the surface of the lake. He plays his harp and sings with the voice of an angel, hoping to lure her back, hoping for one more glimpse of the glimmering girl who captured his imagination. If this card doesn't represent a particular person in your life, it could mean unrequited love, a sense of spiritual purpose, or desire for a more artistic life. Hope that resonates with you.
Awesome.
And welcome.
Yes, welcome. Good to have you with us. Okay, Brian, you did get BTW, right?
By the way, yes, I did.
Okay, good. Just want to make
70.
sure. Okay, how about Michelle Dunbar, Brian, for you? And then.
Oh, no, I haven't read it yet.
I still have to read Audrey.
Okay, that's
Yes, I have to read that. And you said
read
Michelle.
BTW 70. I'm sorry, BTW. We'll get you going here.
I still have to read Audrey's second
And
card.
then you're going to do Audrey's next.
Mhm.
I'll do Michelle Dunbar for her, no problem.
Oh, you want to
Okay.
do Michelle Dunbar?
Yep. And then we have Doug Stack, and then wanted to get to those orb stuff.
All right, BTW. The number's 43, and I pulled the snake for you as well. That is creation. Can't make this stuff up. As much as I shuffle these cards, there's a purpose in them. Creation. It is time to shed your skin and try something new. Creation is your birthright. You must understand that to remain stagnant means atrophy. So do not fear your own creative flow. If you have a physical ailment, healing will occur. You are capable of big transformations. If you haven't begun, begin. The magic. It would be possible to write a very thick book simply on snake magic alone, such as a variety of power. For our own purposes here, use snake magic for two main intentions. First, for creation, and second, for protection. Snake energy is almost unmatched in its ability to stimulate the flow of creative forces and enable those ideas and concepts to be successfully transformed into reality. If you're stuck for ideas, lack the flow to get things happening, or literally lack fertility in any area, call upon the snake. As for protection, in so many cultures, snakes are the protectors of the truth and all that is good. If you are worried about being robbed, about others stepping over your boundaries, or you need energy to keep you safe, coiling snake magic is the perfect one to invoke.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay. So here's Audrey's second card.
Okay, Audrey.
These are unicorns. 10 of visions. 10 of visions. Okay. Beautiful unicorns for Audrey. Let's see. This card means true bliss, gratitude for blessings, a close and happy family. Yep. And a soulful joy. Yeah. The melody of a gentle brook cascading into a pool draws you towards a moonlight glade where you come upon a breathtaking sight. A family of star-dappled unicorns. The parents and their little one rest peaceably upon the velvet green, canopied by apple and cherry blossoms. The group of unicorns is known collectively as a blessing. The blessing of unicorns is not about worldly success, Audrey, or material well-being, but rather about soul fulfillment and bliss. There is an element of immortality in this card. This is joy that is timeless, eternal. No matter what happens, it is a spiritual touchstone. This card offers a vision of familial happiness, which can, of course, be any combination of people, not just two parents and a child. What matters is a commitment to each other in unity and harmony. You are family, Audrey. If that doesn't seem to apply to your question that you had on your mind tonight, think about what would bring you lasting bliss. The unicorns offer their magic to help you realize your most beautiful visions. Wish you well in that, Audrey.
Awesome.
Great card.
Okay. Brian, you're going to have Doug Stack, and he's going to be the last. I've got Michelle Dunbar.
Hey, Doug.
Okay. Oh, Crystal just popped in. Hey, Crystal MacArthur.
Hey.
All right. I'll put you on there. Crystal will be the last one tonight, Crystal MacArthur.
All right.
So, Theresa, you can do Crystal MacArthur, I'll do Michelle Dunbar, and Brian has Doug Stack.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you, Doug.
All right. I'll go ahead and read Michelle Dunbar's. I've got hers pulled up. She has the air card, motion air.
Ah.
Yeah. So be flexible yet grounded. Allow yourself free thought. Move and choose. Find your freedom. Use your voice resourcefully. Stand up for what you believe in. Be mindful of the way you communicate. And the word of power is air, Latin for air, ether. The element of air has always been associated with movement, with the higher spirit. It is cleansing element that enables us to fly free and allow our minds to travel. Air is associated with all breath, breathing, the lungs, the voice, music, wind, storms. It is the element of communication. At its most destructive, air is disconnected, chaotic, undisciplined, and untethered. While we consider a storm after a long drought to be cleansing and nourishing, an intense storm, such as a hurricane, can be widely destructive. The word airhead normally refers to someone who doesn't consider things much and who just flits around from one thing to another willy-nilly. Finding your own space and healthy motion is important, and finding your own breath of fresh air will enable you to see things differently and to start anew. Every time I see this air card, I always think of balance. It's really all about balance. So stay balanced and even keeled, and that will serve you well. That's for sure. Michelle Dunbar, I hope that helped. That's for you. Awesome. All right. And Brian, you've got Doug's stack.
All right, Doug, I pulled for you Orca, and I get from this high frequencies, slumber, lucid dreaming. Keep your frequency high. Song lines for the Orca. You are walking in bloodlines of your in the bloodlines of your ancestors, but you are an individual who makes your own destiny. Seek better communication with family. Nourish yourself and exercise extreme self-care. Share your skills with others. And the magic, Orca magic, can be raised by singing your own song by the sea. It is a feminine magic that can be used to help heal breaches in family relationships. Orca magic is also the one that asks for self-care and nourishment. If you are feeling weak in your physical body or mind, especially with issues of value or endurance, the power of the Orca can be called upon as an ally. And when I look at this card, I'm thinking of the Schumann resonance with the lines. So, expose yourself to some high frequencies. Again, meditation, but high binaural beats to rejuvenate yourself and help heal yourself.
It's really good to fall asleep with those binaural beats too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very helpful.
There's one called Dolphin Dreams.
Ooh.
I forget who did it, but you can look it up on YouTube. That's a great one. Really high frequency stuff, man. Awesome.
Very helpful.
I hope that was helpful.
Frame of mind. Yeah, it's great. All right.
This is for Crystal, sister.
Yes.
All right. This is the Six of Boons. Not booty, Crystal. I'm sorry. Boons. Boons.
What are you thinking?
Surrounded by bunny rabbits. Okay. All right. Help.
I get this visual of those rabbits and that cartoon. They're shaking their butt,
That's right, shaking their booty. All righty, because Crystal likes to twerk her booty.
Thanks for that.
All right, let's see. Crystal,
What?
Yeah, she does. Crystal,
Really?
She did that before.
Let's see. Help graciously offered.
Oh my God.
Help
Looking
graciously
for
offered
butt.
and gratefully accepted. Generosity, benevolence. What does caritas mean? Caritas.
Courageous.
Courageous. Oh, okay. So help graciously offered and gratefully accepted, generosity, benevolence, and caritas. All right. So, Crystal, something
Caritas is when you eat too many carrots in one sitting.
Yeah. You get caritas.
Will you please mute him?
I'm totally backing him up.
Mute
Don't
his
ask me.
butt.
Yeah, she's not doing it. You just keep going.
Ah,
You.
all right.
Oh,
All right.
Sorry.
Crystal,
No,
something
not really.
made this woman run from her home, something fearful enough to send her fleeting into the frosty forest in her bare feet. How often have you done that in the past few days, Crystal?
wow.
In her panic, she has lost her way, and a light snow is obliterating any trace of her tortuous footprints. There's no way to go back, even if she wanted to, and no path forward that she can see. The night is drawing in. Not knowing if she will wake again and not caring very much either way, she curls up on the cold earth and surrenders to exhaustion and despair. A quiet patter of paws on the snow sifts into her dreams with soft warmth surrounding her. Seeing her dire need, a colony of rabbits blankets her with love. There will still be trials to be overcome when she awakens, but she will make it through the night. There is kindness to be found, Crystal, even in the bleakest of the situations. The world is full of gentle, furry creatures with big eyes who want to help and comfort you, sis. Be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. Your situation is about to get softer, Crystal. I'm putting that intent out there for you, sis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Amen.
We'll be well.
Awesome. So I do have, we have two more cards. I've got Truth Seeker, which I'll read a card for you, Truth Seeker. And then Brian has a collective card for the collective group. Okay. So Truth Seeker, I pulled the attraction magnetism card for you. It's kind of interesting. Know your values and needs so you are more aware of what your true attractions are. Do not run with the herd. Notice what or who attract. Is this your intent? There is always nemesis, opposite energy to any endeavor you might take. This should not bother you as it is natural law. Magnetism, one of the most obvious elemental physical phenomena, is highly active force. A magnetic field is a vector field that describes the magnetic influence of electric charges in relative motion and magnetized materials. Magnetism is used in huge array of technology and extensively in electrical engineering. The word magnet comes from the Greek term magnetis, lithos, meaning lodestone. The Greeks noticed certain stones would attract iron. Magnesium was studied the world over and is possibly Petrus Peregrinus de Maricourt in France in 1269, who mostly demonstrated the idea of magnetic poles and fields crossing in 2 points by using fine iron needles on a magnet. He described magnets as having north and south poles, which was revolutionary. Models of magnetism were created and studied all throughout the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries. In 1905, his paper that described relativity, Einstein demonstrated that both the electric and magnetic fields are part of the same phenomenon, viewed from different reference frames. Wow. We walk through and are part of the fields of magnetism every day of our lives. The idea of being magnetically repelled or attracted to something or someone is an old but enduring one. It is important that you know your needs and values so you can make wise decisions upon what you can be attracted to and why. Wow. So law of attraction is what comes up for me on that.
Yeah.
What you put out, you bring in. So
Yeah.
Be noticing that with yourself, True Seeker. I hope that helped. Thank you, Jay. Love you being here. All right. And then Brian's got that collective card, and then we'll get to a couple of those orbs.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I have pulled shadow self for the collective.
Wow.
28. Unless you learn to face your own shadows, you will continue to see them in others because the world outside you is only a reflection of the world inside you. You may be wondering why you are facing so many triggers and challenges as of late. Things have been going well despite a few humps along the way. But the challenges that have been appearing all around you recently seem to be overwhelming and disorienting. Just when you thought you had everything under control, it seems as though the world has suddenly shifted, and it has done that. Spirit understands your confusion and uncertainty during this period. Rest assured, dear ones, this is the time of cleansing and clearing all that was avoided and hidden inside you. Healing of the worlds within is taking place, and raw emotions are resurfacing. You are exploring and uncovering the darkest shadows of yourself. This is why you're being faced with this insurmountable challenges and triggers. You see, it's only from being pressured that the darker side of you surfaces. This is an important and necessary time for you. As hidden parts of you surface, be gentle. Send love and compassion to the wounded parts of yourself. If there is rage, send love. If there is hurt, send love. May love reign on all aspects of you, whether they be dark or light. This period can be quite testing, being challenged and of unforeseen events triggered by people closest to you. Through this cleansing process, your level of consciousness is expanding to new and heightened states of awareness and clarity. As you move through this period, be assured you are not alone and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Affirmation is, I am healed as I acknowledge all aspects of yourself. And be sure to thank your spirit guides that are around you, those family members that have past and present, angels, all that you believe in.
Yep.
Thank them.
There's
Even
so
the
many
one at the
around
back
you
corner
all
that's
the
kind of
time.
laughing at you.
Yeah.
Give him
Yeah.
that's some unconditional love too.
Yeah.
They're there. You have armies. Each of you have an
Your
army of
ancestors
beings
are there.
surrounded you.
Yep.
They're just around you and they're rooting you on.
Your animals, your pets.
Oh,
Yep.
it just get chills talking about it. So love to you all, unconditional love to you all.
Hear that?
Awesome. I hear that too. Great.
Yeah.
So let's get on to the orbs. We're running a little bit late, but that's okay. Shadow Self. Nice card. Love that. So I'm going to do a little quick screen share here. And I'm going to show you this video that we caught on camera at the shop.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is really cool. So just know that this is, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a picture of the video cam that I'm showing you. And the most interesting thing here is you're going to see these orbs like snowing all over the place. You're going to see it in every camera. There's 4 cameras here. Can you guys see this action going?
Wow.
They're just everywhere, in and
They're
out.
just flying all over.
Yep.
It does look like, whoa,
Yeah.
did you see that?
They're having a party.
Yeah, they are.
Nice. That's
You know what? It's
great.
weird. Some nights there's tons of action, other nights nothing. But this was very strange. We caught this.
Tons of them. See them flying
So you
everywhere.
need to go in there and dance with them.
Yeah.
And they're not insects.
I always acknowledge them. Yep. But
Yeah,
that's
not
I've
bugs.
never seen anything quite like that.
Wow.
That level. Look at that.
Wow.
Leading through the atmosphere here. Look at that in every camera. That means the whole shop is just covered in these.
Army of beings around us,
Look at
guys.
that.
Just an army.
Yep.
That is us.
Yeah.
Now watch this. Yeah, they're just.
Wow,
They're
I got chills
definitely
looking
not
at that.
bugs.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, no.
That is not a bug. And you know what? It's really cold here, so there are no bugs in the
It
winter.
reminds me of that time after the storm, Brian, in your garage when you were being bombarded with them like that.
Yeah, remember that standing behind. Remember that being that flew off from behind the car? He stood there forever, and I went up and started talking to him, and he was white. He looked like a white Sasquatch, is what he was, but shorter. And I went in to get Cara, and as soon as I had the thought to do that, he woofed right up.
Yeah.
And it was on camera and everything. Stood there, and when I went to talk to him, he's looking at me like it's like a dog coming up to a person and saying, "Hey, buddy, you got $1?" You know, it freak you out, man. What is going on with this human?
Wow.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
So, Brian, you caught this picture. This is of the moon. Is that correct?
Yes, and here's what.
Okay.
Yeah, and here's what I saw.
Okay.
Maybe when I come back, is that come on back? Because you can't really see it very well in there.
How about I show this one? Okay, go ahead. Show your.
Okay, here's what I saw. This is new for me.
Okay.
Here's the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And we've all seen the circle around the moon. It's probably about 10 AUs away from the moon. If I say AU, I mean the width of the moon or out. And then, but and here's what was going on. This line was a rainbow at night. You could see it, a rainbow all the way around it. I've never seen a rainbow at night. And then I also had the secondary line, and it split the moon and cut all the way, like you've seen the sun doing that with those.
Yeah.
But this was the moon doing it. That was the first for me.
Halo, basically.
Yeah, it was a moon halo. All the moving parts.
Yeah.
Now tell us what you did with this picture, because this is the same picture I just
showed.
You
can see the line at the bottom. So that's just the moon. And
well,
then
look how pronounced that shape is.
Yeah, but past that, if you look if you shift your eyes and you look at that picture long enough, you'll see all the beings standing there. Yeah. They're just floating right above. I mean, I see them, I pick up them, but I've been looking at this and changing my perception for a long time. And you can get them in the most basic of shots. You can just see them all standing there looking at you, looking at each other and interacting. I see one over here at the top, her head's cocked, top left. I mean, but that's the thing about perception for everybody. It is so different for everybody that it's hard for one of us to explain it.
Yeah.
And if you go, I don't see what you're like. Look up to the top right. You can see this being looking like catty corner down to the other corner, looking like this.
Yeah.
You can see him looking down. You just have to. You know what I did? I asked for the ability to be able to see this, and for me, the infrared spectrum is something I've been shifting to see into. It's just all around us all the time, guys, and they're not. It's not negative or positive.
I think you're alone, but you're never alone.
Did you blow that? Did you blow that orb up, Lori? Did you show the blow up of the one of the flying orbs? Plug those stills in.
The heart.
I couldn't get them all in here.
Show that orb that looks like a heart.
I know that one that looks like a heart.
Face and then the upside down face.
Yeah. Oh, this. Yeah, I do have that. So, was this the pic that you caught it from, Theresa? Is this what?
No, that's a different one.
Okay,
that's a different one. That's one kind of shaped like a jelly bean.
I'll show you the blue one. This is really something.
Yeah. Now this was white. It was pure white, and so I changed the spectrum. Nope.
Okay.
That's from last week.
Whoa.
Okay, no problem.
So
there it is. There it is.
This is the one that's really interesting to me because I see so much in this.
I see a heart and a face.
It's not a perfectly round orb. It's a odd shaped orb, and it was when she showed you the swarming that was going on.
I see a rabbit too.
Yeah, I just captured it from the lower left-hand camera.
Okay, so that was from the video I showed you.
That was from your video that you showed just now, and I caught about 3 of them. The first one looked like a jelly bean. It was real bright white. This one, I don't know what it looks like, but it looks like a little antennae. It looks like antennae.
Take a picture of that.
Go ahead.
Let me take a picture of that.
It reminds me of that. You remember the first movie, Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
And they had the little green guy.
Yeah, Slimer.
The Slimer. Yeah, it reminds me of the Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Okay, I took it. You're good.
Yeah.
You change the frequency when you take another picture of it. It's on the screen. You see another layer of all that stuff. And
a heart. Yeah, JoJo said it looked like a heart. There it is in the middle. That's the one that you saw in blue. It's right in the middle. See it?
Okay. Yep.
And it's got the little tentacles coming off its top of it.
So that light is this when you.
Yes, when I changed the light spectrum just to see I wanted to see the outline of it. It doesn't, when it's bright light, it's hard to see the outline.
Yeah.
So you change the background, change the light spectrum, and you can get the shape, more of the shape in there.
That is such an awesome.
Yeah.
That looks like a plasma being standing.
Now that's
right
a small one on the left here.
Mhm.
On the left hand side, where that IR camera light's shining on the floor.
Yeah, below
Immediately
the truck
to the
there.
right of it, to the right of that RI light on the floor.
Yeah, I see it. And you can see the light shooting out of the top of it, which would be this part here coming out of the top. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then there's a little guy down underneath of it, closer to the floor. If you go back to that other picture and go in a diagonal, you see another white round dot there. That's another orb.
Wow, there's so much going on in that picture, y'all.
It's not that one. It's a different one. And this one almost has like a geometric pattern to it when you blow it up. So you probably couldn't fit it all into the stream, but they're all different. They're all unique. It's just, there you go.
Okay. There is so much going on with that picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look over to the left.
Yeah.
And you can see this being standing right over here. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll shadow it. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just freaky.
That is something else.
That's
a lot of people are going, I don't see what they're talking, but
very
it's just so different for everybody. That's where the cool part for me is to be able to listen to other people's perceptions of things. And that's where we kind of get lost, you know. We're so segregated and blocked off that we just don't listen to anybody else's perception. I mean, we need to come together on that big time.
You're welcome, Audrey. You're welcome.
Good stuff.
It is. Yeah, catching it every week. We've got something. I go into the shop and he says, "Oh, are you ready for this?" I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let's see."
That's great.
It's pretty fascinating stuff. Yeah.
Good times. Noodle salad.
Well, we have come to the end of the show, guys, and we were a little bit lengthy, but we want to make sure and get everybody in chat, that reading, because it's really important. That's why we do it, is for everyone that comes in and for the Soul Tribe. I know Milky Way is on at 7 my time, which
20 minutes, 18 minutes from now.
18 minutes or so. So you got time to take a quick break and then pop over to his channel, and we'll say hi to Trina and him and everybody over there.
They're all amazing.
I hope you all have a wonderful week. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
And we will see you again next week, right?
Yep. We love you, folks.
Brian, you're always welcome to come on anytime you like. You're part of the family. So
I will get on your bus anytime.
I love it. I'll let you
We
on.
love you, brother.
Yeah. Love you so much.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you again soon.
See you in Milky Way, everybody.
Bye now. Much love.
Bye.
Boom, shakalaka.
Boom, boom, chakalaka.